Hi students, welcome to E-Pathshala. I am PG Batmagauri, working as an assistant professor, Faculty of Engineering, Avinash Lingam University. Today we are going to discuss about different ICT tools. Introduction. ICT is the information and communication technologies. Information and communication technology, ICT, refers to all the technology used to handle telecommunications, broadcast media, intelligent building management system, audio visual processing and transmission systems, and network based control and monitoring functions. ICTs stands for Information and Communication Technology, are defined for the purpose of this primer as a diverse set of technological tools and resources used to communicate and to create, disseminate, store and manage information. ICT in education mean technology is used for teaching and learning with ICT. Objectives: to know the various ICT teaching learning tools, to understand ICT tools used to improve teaching and learning situations, to identify benefits of utilizing ICT in education, to know about multimedia and government supporting scheme for ICT in education. ICT tools in education. There are many ICT tools that is useful for education. Classification of ICT tools is based on its use and function. Teaching learning tools. Under the teaching tools, we have interactive board, overhead projector, computer internet, projectors and presentation tools. Interactive board. An interactive whiteboard is a large interactive display in the form of whiteboard. It can either be a standalone touch screen computer used independently to perform tasks and operations, or a connectable apparatus used as a touchpad to control computers from a projector. They are used in a variety of settings including classrooms at all level of education, in corporate board rooms and work groups, in training rooms, for professional sports coaching, in broadcasting studios and others. OHP. An overhead projector is a variant of slide projector that is used to display images to an audience. An overhead projector works on the same principle as it focusing lens projects light from an illuminated slide onto a projection screen where a real image is formed. Computer internet. The internet is not synonymous with the World Wide Web. The internet is a massive network of networks, a networking infrastructure. It connects millions of computers together globally, forming a network in which any computer can communicate with any other computer as long as they are both connected to the internet. Projector. A projector is an output device that can take images generated by a computer or Blu-ray player and reproduce them onto a screen, wall or other surface. Typically, the surface projected onto is large, flat and lightly colored. For example, if you could use a projector to show the presentation on a large screen so that everyone in the room can see it. Projectors can produce either still or moving images. We have Microsoft PowerPoint, Prezi, and many other presentation tools. The learning ICT tools are educational games. For example, Flash games are the games created with Adobe Flash runtimes, and it is used in everywhere. There are many games generated by the developers. These are including action, adventure, puzzle, role playing and others. Some of the learning gadgets are e-reader. It is an handheld device on which electronic versions of books, newspapers, magazine can be read. iProducts. We have iPhone, iPod, iPad comes under that category. Steve Jobs first introduced the iMac in 1998. He proclaimed that the I stood for Internet. Android Mobile. Android Mobile is a mobile operating with the Android operating system, which is found on a variety of modern devices. It is most popular smartphone. Computers, an electronic device that stores and manipulates information. Laptop. Laptop is a computer that is portable and suitable for use while traveling. Some of the classification of ICT tools are informative tools. In this information tools, we have internet, network, internet systems, home page, etc. Registration drives consist of CD-ROM, etc. Constructive tools are MS Word, PowerPoint, front page, Adobe Photoshop, Mindstorm, etc. Communicative tools consist of emails, SMS. Collaborative tools are discussion boards. These 5 categories of ICT tools are elaborated in detail. Informative tools. Informative tools are the applications that provide large amount of information in various formats such as text, graphics, sound or video. Informative tools can be recorded as a passive repository of information. Examples: information resources of the existing multimedia encyclopedia of the Internet. The Internet is a huge electronic database, and researchers consider the Internet as the most significant ICT tools in e-learning. Students consider the Internet as a virtual textbook, reference library, virtual tutor, learn to study shortcuts and virtual group studies. Situating tools. Computer is serve as a situation tool. Situating tool is a system that lay the students in the environment where it involves a context and the occurrence of situation. Students become more effective when it is associated by computer as a teacher's tool because it makes the classroom atmosphere more conducive to learning. Due to its capabilities, it becomes a tutor. Example: virtual reality and multi-user domain. Situating tools, software tools such as CD-ROM. CD-ROM offers hypermedia application which gives better opportunity for teachers to enhance learning environment. These applications covers more than one of the following media such as text, audio, graphic images, animation and video clips. A multimedia presentation topic will help students to conceptualize the ideas of real world by integrating the theories in the practical application of real world situations. Constructive tools. Constructive tool is a general purpose tool that can be used to manipulate information construct their own knowledge or visualize students' understanding. Construction tools such as Microsoft Word or PowerPoint has a strong impact in educational environment. Therefore, teachers can use the software to promote writing in the curriculum. PowerPoint is a presentation graphics program packaged as a part of Microsoft Office for Windows. It is also advantageous in the context of increased creativity among students. While word processing program is the most common computer application used as a spreadsheet like Excel is just as important in teaching and learning. Students will be exposed to learning design and statistical data using the Excel program. We can create some automated formula by Excel spreadsheet. Communicative tools. Communicative tools are the system that easy communication between teachers and students or between the students outside the physical barrier classroom. It is including email, electronic bulletin boards, chat, teleconference and electronic whiteboard. Synchronous communication tools such as chat or video conference enable real-time communication while using the tool of communicative as synchronous is a system. This system exchange of messages between people are not live but somehow delayed. Email is the most commonly used the internet application. It is a primarily text-based system and simple communication tool for teachers and students that allows students to dominate class beyond the physical barrier. Collaborative tool. Collaborative tools of ICT is commonly focus the internet and emerging development of new tool like online assess etc. Collaborative projects draw a realistic option for a distributed group of work. Internet can be used for many collaborative activities such as meetings, discussions are taken place. Working in the document, information dissemination and other tasks also used with the internet. Interactive electronic whiteboard is just used as a tool for meeting and collaborative work. The tool is increasingly popular with teachers when used in connection with the computer and video projector that produces interactive learning community. Other collaborative tools such as email messaging, wireless application protocol WAP and general packet radio services GPRS enabled in micro browser equipped mobile phones or GPRS enabled handheld computers or other ICT tools that can link students in different geographic locations exceeding the boundaries of the class. The development of mobile phones and PDA allows learners to exchange information in a short time. Learning is no longer seen as a solitary activity, but it is described as taking place through social interaction with peers, mentors and experts. Benefits of using ICT in education. The ICT devices in the educational environment have the following benefits. Increase in people's motivation, enthusiasm and confidence. Positive association with attainment. Learning possibility expanded via collaboration, interaction and communication in the target language. Potential for differentiation according to individual people need. It facilitates to get latest information for users at a click of a mouse. ICT tools can perform 4 essential functions as follows. The speed and automatic functions of ICT allow the teacher to demonstrate, explore and clarify aspects of the teaching method which enable the students learn more effectively. The capacity and coverage of ICT assist the teacher and pupils easily access to the historical event or current formation. The interactive way in which information is stored, processed and presented can enable teachers and students to explore the model, to communicate effectively with others and present information effectively to different audiences. ICT supported the education to enhance the success of the ongoing knowledge and skills that will be give to the students continuous learning if properly designed and implemented. New way of teaching and learning is supported by constructive learning theory and paradigm shift from teachers center pedagogy of memorization and learning to the focus on the student centered. Utilization of ICT tools among teachers. The positive impact of implementation of ICT in both teachers and learners on basic attitude as a result of the changes and improvement in teaching and learning theories. Computer assisted language learning CALL, in particular the use of web for teaching and learning in the second place shaped the two most recurrent and central research streamlines of present times. Therefore, ICT can contribute to education, skill learning, speaking, reading and writing through various ways. Digital sources as the internet, CD-ROM, database, vocabulary and video clips that provide access to various kinds of information and learning opportunities. Students can work at their own place as the digital resources can be showed down and played over and over again as the needs of individuals. Communication with schools abroad through video conferences and email discussions, forum in target language to facilitate cultural awareness. The teacher has to cope with more complex situation in which students are more heterogeneous but more familiar with the different communication means. The need of the permanent lifelong learning and a constant updating of knowledge is possible by ICT tools. The lack of specific training on ICT addressed to teachers has obviously been the object of many comments by numerous authors. Without training in the field of ICT, the school would not be able to meet challenge that information society is called for. Obstacles and challenges using ICT. ICT prove expanding the access and strengthen the relevance of education system to the increasingly digital workplace and rise educational quality by helping the teachers to learn the ICT and active part with the ICT tools. However, the effective integration and utilization of ICT into education system is a complex process involving various areas of the curriculum, not only the IT but in other areas of teaching and learning. Multimedia. Multimedia means an individual or a small group of people using computers to internet with an information that is represented in several media by repeatedly selecting what to see and hear next. Using multimedia in education results in the increasing productivity and retention rates because people remember 20% of what they see, 40% what they see and hear, but about 75% of what they see and hear and do simultaneously. Using multimedia tools, we can create a learning environment where the communication of the information can be done in the more effective manner, and it can be effective instructional media for delivering information. With multimedia technologies, students create multimedia applications as a part of their required project. This makes them active in developing their own learning process instead of just being passive learners of the educational context. Finally, the government supporting scheme for ICT in education are given below. Realizing the importance of Information and Communication Technology, ICT, Ministry of Human Resource Development developed a mission document. ICT is a tool in education available to enhance the current enrollment rate in higher education at 15 to 30% by the end of 11th plan period. The ministry also launched a web portal named Sakshat, one-stop education portal, the high-quality e-content. Coming to the conclusion, the innovating teaching methods are highly needed, and multimedia is used to enhance the innovation in teaching methods. Innovative teaching education is used the multimedia, that is combination of various digital media types, example images, sound, video, text. They compile an integrated multi-sensory interactive application to present the information to an audience. The ICT technology changes rapidly, and newer is more cost effective and more powerful technology. At the same time, the evidence shows that once installed in educational institutions with ICT, continue to be used for the life of the function with updation of technology. Thank you.